Hi and welcome to the Ferry House. My name's Victoria and I'm one of the owners here. We're a family-owned wedding venue in Harty on the Isle of Sheppey in Kent. And as you'll see, we are blessed with a beautiful waterside setting beside the Swale estuary, among wild meadows, wetlands and our family farm. There are exciting changes underway here as we strive towards making the Ferry House the most magical setting for your wedding. Not only are we building a brand new waterside wedding barn called Spring Barn, opening in April 2026, but from that date, the Ferry House will be an exclusive wedding and events venue. The design of Spring Barn will complement our existing rustic style while making the most of our waterside views with a modern and unique twist. The latest details and planned developments are on our website. The Ferry House has 16th century origins and is such a characterful building, and we're really excited that from 2026 you will get exclusive use of the entire venue for your wedding. You'll be able to marry in the hot barn or overlooking the water from the Oak Gazebo, with ceremonies in the Spring Barn available for celebrations with over 130 guests or as a package extra. You will have your own private pub and beautiful outdoor spaces, including waterside terraces, a courtyard lounge and landscape gardens. From 2026, we will have a fantastic new wedding menu created by our 2AA Rosette awarded chefs, using the produce from our family farm, the local estate and our kitchen garden. Luxury guest rooms and self-catering cottages are available to extend your celebrations with your guests. The following chapters tell you more and will give you a virtual glimpse of what your wedding here could look like from 2026 and beyond. You can also find more information on our website where you can book a personal viewing. We have a couple of dedicated rooms where you and your other half can get ready in the morning, our coach lounge and our garden lodge, which is set in the calm of our kitchen garden. In each there's a lovely dressing and seating area and large well-lit mirrors, and the garden lodge also has a hair washing station and shower. Getting ready for your day is a special and exciting time with your closest wedding party, and these are great spaces to relax with some bubbles, get the music on, maybe with a brunch platter as you get ready for your celebrations. You'll find us about 4 miles down a country lane, well signposted from the main road. There's ample parking and your guests are greeted by waterside views along the front of the Ferry House, so first impressions really deliver. Inside, your own private pub has beautiful period features and Kentish hops. It's especially welcoming in the winter months with the fires blazing. Your guests can choose from quality local drinks including Copper Rivet spirits, which are made at the nearby Chatham Dockyard from the grain that we grow on our family farm. Kentish beers, wines, cocktails and mocktails are also available. Outside is a large terrace with ample seating overlooking the water. This is a perfect place for one of our vintage drink carts serving you welcome drinks of your choice. For your own arrival, some choose our vintage tractor. It really makes for a fun and memorable entrance as the wedding party step off the hay bales. For your ceremony, you can either get married in Hot Barn with up to 130 guests or in the Oak Gazebo overlooking the water for up to 200 guests. Both spaces are also wonderful for intimate ceremonies if that is your preference. For larger ceremonies of 130 to 200 guests, you can also hold your ceremony in Spring Barn. You'll say your I do's in whatever way is right for you, whether that is a marriage, civil ceremony or a blessing. We'll book the registrar for you, so that's really nice and easy. Hot Barn is beautifully rustic with the hops and fairy lights as a permanent feature. Then you can add as many or as few styling touches as you wish. This setup has been styled by our recommended stylist Idyllic & Co to give you an idea of what it could look like for you. If you'd like to get married outside between April and October, you are going to love the Oak Gazebo. The views from the terrace are perfect for your ceremony with the most incredible backdrop of the water and rose garden. Some couples like to have their dog as a ring bearer, which always makes for very cute photos. If you would prefer a church wedding, we're just 5 minutes from the beautiful Grade 2 listed 11th century church of St Thomas the Apostle, and we can put you in touch for more information. The Ferry House will be an exclusive wedding and events venue from 2026, so it's lovely to imagine having the whole place to yourselves as you relax into the rest of your day during your drinks reception. If you're having your reception outdoors, there's a lovely laid-back atmosphere on the terrace and your guests can enjoy the rose garden beside the water to the music of your choice. If your reception is indoors, it will be held in the private pub, which is lively and characterful with a cosy lounge just next door if any guests need a quieter spot. We'll serve your canapes with reception drinks from our vintage drinks cart or fireside rustic table. There are lots of options to choose from, including mocktails and cocktails and icy beers in wheelbarrows. We have a music system throughout the venue, inside and out. Some couples prefer to have live music or hay bales for guests to sit down, make speeches and tell stories. We also supply wooden outdoor games for you to play with your guests, so you have a really relaxed, fun part of the day. We're blessed with our location beside the Swale estuary, surrounded by wild meadows and farmland. There are endless photo opportunities both at the Ferry House and in our local surroundings. All of these pictures are from completely different seasons. Winter is equally as stunning as summer, with each season bringing unique touches to the landscape, so every set of photos we see look different. In the landscape gardens, we have our rose tunnel, which is stunning in full bloom, and the secret orchard with its vintage furniture where you can sneak off for some pictures and a quiet moment together. The kitchen garden is a great place to capture relaxed photos that are a little bit different, and while the large lawn area with the water beyond is perfect for your group shots. Perhaps the most striking photos are taken from the water's edge, and we recommend that couples come here during sunset. The light on the water during that golden hour makes for the most wonderful photography. Indoors, the private pub is perfect for having candid photos of guests having a great time, or for couple shots that are fun, relaxed and a little bit quirky. The hot barn, meanwhile, has a really magical and romantic atmosphere, and during December is decorated with an enormous, neutrally decorated Christmas tree. You can choose to have your wedding breakfast either in the hot barn for up to 70 guests or in the new spring barn for up to 200 guests. Even larger bespoke layouts are also possible if you wish. Here you can see how some of our couples have dressed the hot barn. The hops and fairy lights are permanent and beautifully atmospheric. There are also some vintage decor pieces and our crossback chairs included in your package. We provide white linen cloths, rustic wooden round tables, cutlery and glassware, although stylists can provide you with more options for your theme. The spring barn will replace our current event suite from April 2026. The design will complement the rustic elegance of the hot barn but with a modern edge. A large glass frontage will make the most of our stunning waterside views. If an intimate wedding is more your style, this can be held either in the hot barn or the private pub. From 2026, we will also have a fantastic new wedding menu for you to choose from. Dishes created by our 2 AA Rosette awarded chefs use our own produce from our family farm, the local estate and our kitchen garden. Nearly every month we will be hosting taster evenings and pop-up dining events where you'll be invited to sample the dishes and wines. You're welcome to bring your family and friends to help you make those difficult decisions if you'd like, with our boutique rooms available if you'd like to make a night of it. We're a third-generation farming family, and food cultivation is a passionate part of our life. Our kitchen garden is at the heart of the menus we create for your wedding, and with the polytunnels, veg beds, our greenhouse and fruit cage, we crop from the garden all year round. Our salt marsh grazed beef comes from the family farm, and the wild game comes from the estate. Our own produce also extends to the bar, and our family farm grains are used by Copper Rivet Distillery in their spirits, and our garden produce and botanicals feature in our cocktails and mocktails. What we can't grow or farm for ourselves, we get as much as possible from our hand-picked local suppliers and have a wonderful array of quality Kent produce, local wines and beers, spirits and soft drinks. Even after your wedding, you'll be able to visit again, dine and reminisce in one of our pop-up dining events, with personal events such as christenings, baby showers, parties and private dining also hosted. Our beautiful new wedding barn is replacing the event suite from 2026 and beyond, and can host an evening party for up to 300 guests. There'll be a dance floor with different options to choose from, and our DJ is also included in the package. Or you might like to have a live band, and there will be plenty of space for both. When you're not dancing, you can choose to spend the evening relaxing around the new festoon lit courtyard, at the fire pit toasting marshmallows with your guests, soaking up the atmosphere, or wandering around the rose garden catching a quiet moment together. For the evening buffet, we have plenty of options to keep your guests fed and happy. There will be a large, well-stocked bar within the room, keeping the party merrily together and creating a really fun and lively atmosphere. There's also 2 cosy lounge areas, which are great spaces for older guests to relax in the evening or for little ones to settle in front of the TV. We have ample boutique guest rooms and self-catering cottages, keeping guests together and making for a lovely culmination to your wedding. Here are some of our rooms. As you'll see, they are beautifully furnished. Many have estuary views, including the super king-sized wedding suite. Others have lovely views of the kitchen garden, and some can accommodate children in either camp beds or cots. All of the rooms include breakfast served in our lovely dining area. We also have 5 Mocketts Farm cottages just a few minutes up the road. The cottages can be hired individually or together and offer a lovely way to extend your wedding, with a lot of couples choosing a 2-day wedding package and making a mini moon of their wedding. The games room, barbecue fire pits and large open plan living spaces are ideal for bringing people together to celebrate. For guests with mobility needs, we are well equipped at both the Ferry House and Mocketts Farm cottages. And for a full breakdown of our room capacities and details, please see our website. We have treatment rooms and a wonderful therapist at the Ferry House if you're in need of a massage or facial ahead of your big day. It can be a relaxing way to spend the morning or recuperate in the morning after. We can also offer a package of 6 facials in the months running up to your wedding, so your skin is at its glowing best on the day. Planning your wedding should be as fun and stress-free as we can make it. Our wedding coordinators will help you plan your day in up to 3 personal wedding meetings with a taster evening to choose your menu and wine. We have a carefully curated list of trusted suppliers if you want some help choosing these 2. You'll also have the guidance of our wedding planning portal. You'll be able to manage your suppliers, guest RSVPs, make payments and keep all your wedding documents in one place, all via a handy mobile app. It really does make wedding planning a dream. Most importantly, on the day of your wedding coordinator will be there as your venue host. This means the person who knows your day most is there to ensure it runs just so, and for the best and most relaxed occasion for you. Many couples are interested in reducing the environmental impact of their wedding, and we can help you with that. The countryside around the Ferry House is home for us, and we've sustainably farmed it for 3 generations, so we're already enormously invested in protecting it. You can spend months and years planning your wedding for it to pass in what feels like the blink of an eye on the day. So we really look forward to welcoming you back to one of our pop-up dining events during your future date nights together, or for your personal events and parties that you may host. We hope you'll consider the Ferry House your special place during your marriage years ahead.